And since you're probably going to be the only seller, you're going to control that buy box. And we know what that means, steady sales. And that's kind of what led me to create bundles or get into the bundle arena. I appreciated all these points, and seldom do you find a good RA product that you can, source all the time and have that. Sometimes they're sales, sometimes they're not. But with bundling, and we'll show that today, you can pick an item off the shelf and sell it and still make a profit. And that's what I like about bundles, because you can create your own margins, which is really nice. And we'll show that with you guys. All right, so we're going to get into the strategy. All right, so this is the strategy I go by, guys. When I'm looking for that main product, it has to be already selling. We'll go into that a little more. I like to sell it as a brand, something that's recognized already. It has to have reviews, at least 70 reviews I'm comfortable with at the very minimal, but most of these reviews are in the hundreds, if not thousands, when we're looking for that main product. And I like it to have at least 3 to 5 stars, and that's just makes sense to me. That's already like consumer approved. People like it. If it's at 1 star, I don't touch it, even if it's a brand, because it's not going to make sales. And people always look at the star rating. They always look at the reviews. So this is kind of what I use as a fundamental standard when picking an item. Barrington, I just want to make sure that they are following that. If they're appreciate those steps. Is there any feedback coming in yet?
Yeah, we're seeing comments in the chat. I'll keep the questions, so I'll ask them later.
All right, very good.
Looking good, Robert.
All right, so we're going to get into these points a little more deeper, and then we're going to get into some live demo, okay? So obviously, if it's selling, how do you find that out? We go to Amazon bestsellers, and we are going to get into that, guys. So that's the point. Sometimes when you're in a store and you see a pallet of things, Walmart, there's always pallets in the middle of the aisle. You know that item's going to sell. It's not going to stay there for months in and months out. So they're already telling you it's this season, this item's going to sell, and they will sell out. When you scan it, you may say, oh, there's really no profit. And true, there is not a lot of profit in it, but we're going to get into how we can create it into a profitable bundle. All right, so those are 2 ways I approach either going to Amazon bestseller lists or going into a store and you're scanning things. You know they're going to sell, but you say, wow, but there is no profit. And many times people just walk away and they're kind of downhearted because they went and scanned so many things, but there was no profit, and they walk away empty-handed. So I'm going to help you guys appreciate to look at it a little different with regards to creating bundle. And you may get that, now I can make money. And literally you can make money with this strategy. So let's get into step 2, use a brand name product. Well, that's kind of simple. And the reason why I do it, it's an established and trusted brand. People know it, they trust it, it's going to convert easy. It already has a built-in traffic. People are already searching for it. So we'll give you an example. Right now, a lot of people are buying candy. Candy's on sale. But if you look at it from the perspective of buying 1 bag of candy, you scan it and you're like, there's no profit here. But people like Hershey's, people like Dove, there's so many brands. People just know the brand. You know they're searching for it. They trust it. They like it. How can we capitalize on it? That's why we use brand products. The traffic is there. So when we list it, it already has traffic going to it because of the brand name on it by itself. So that's why I look. That's why you can use items that are not branded or well known. But for this webinar, we're going to say look for brands. It just has that built-in trust, that built-in traffic already. Going to step 2, I like to see reviews. It shows that it has established sales. Look for at least 70 reviews. If I find something that's has at least 70 reviews and it's brand name, I know it's selling, I will look into see if I can make some money on that by converting it into a bundle. And lastly, I want to see at least 3 stars. I prefer 3.5 stars. Like I said before, it's consumer approved and customers are happy with the product. That's why they give it 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. I also, too, guys, this is another side point. When I do see products that have a 3-star or below, I like to look at the reviews and see what the major complaint is, because perhaps they're saying it wasn't enough value for the price. Sometimes it's something technical that if you can fix it, you have an opportunity to make money. So sometimes it's not so much the actual product that bringing the rating down, it's the perceived value isn't there, or they don't see the convenience of it. But if you can change that, you have a special opportunity there. Okay. All right. So those are the 4 steps that I go by, at least for, there's more steps definitely, but if you just kind of keep that in your mind, those 4 steps, it must be selling, it's a brand name, has at least 70 reviews, and that it has some good, it has at least 3.5 stars. It's a good candidate to start to make a bundle from there. Now, I also just briefly want to touch on this, guys. This is a step-by-step bundle listing guide plus some optimization tips. This is something I'm going to share with you, and it covers the aspect of taking pictures, creating the listing, prepping the bundles, and prep shipping. And I'm just going to jump over there for a moment. Here we go. So this is something I created earlier, and I've updated it. But I'm just going to go through it kind of quickly, guys, because I don't want to spend too much time in this slide. But just so you know what it's about, it covers creating the bundle listing. Again, we're going over Amazon policies. Those are the 4 things that are highlighted. It's pretty self-explanatory. It tells you about optimizing your pictures, using the white background, creating the listing, where you can buy your barcodes, step-by-step, how to get it into Seller Central in great detail, some pictures, what are the things that need to be added into the listing, and it just keeps going, step by step, images, keyword descriptions. So prepping your shipping bundles, prepping to ship the FBA and how to do that, and then you're ready to ship it out. Okay, so if you've never done a listing or a bundle listing, this will be very, very helpful to you guys. So that we're going to share with you, and we'll give that link to as well. Okay. All right.
Yeah, a lot of people asking for it, Robert. So that's going to be very powerful. A lot of people already said, can you share? So we're definitely going to share this one with you guys at the end.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Let me move back to my presentation. All right, here we go. All right, Okay, so getting into optimization, guys. Um, the keywords are key here, and some of the things that I've learned over the past year or so that I've been doing bundles, title is key. The first 5-6 words is your prime real estate for keywords. So you want to use those most relevant keywords in that title, especially the first 5 or 6. The whole title will index, but what Amazon's is targeting is those first 5 words or 6 words. Make sure the keywords pop right there, that you want to drive that traffic to your listing. Bundle points also are indexed, so the bullet points, I should say. So you want to highlight benefits, not just features. You know, when in Amazon's policies, they'll tell you, you know, you're going to itemize all 11 items like we discussed. And that's fine. You can do it, but also highlight the benefits of using this product, or why it's valuable. You know, you're trying to increase the value. So why is it valuable to have this item in this bundle? If you can convey that, people are looking to solve a problem. So if it's in your bullet points, you're telling them this will solve your problem, well, you've just won that sale. Because most people just highlight feature after feature after feature. They're not highlighting the benefits. If you can do that, you're going to get the sale. And then, of course, you want to add your secondary keywords, the ones that are not as prominent as the ones in your title. In your description, you want it to look nice. Most people buy mobile. So if you can use HTML, in other words, when you use HTML, it comes out, you can have a bold line, you can skip a line. The wording is not all bunched together. It doesn't look like a paragraph. You can actually make paragraphs using HTML. It just makes it look nice, and it's much more reader friendly. You want to include a story to sell your product, you know, let them know why this is a good product to purchase. If you do those little things, most people do not do those things, and you will stand out from the crowd again. On the back end, this has changed. You may recall, if you've been doing Amazon for some time, they used to put in 1,000 characters per line, and they used to give you 5 lines. Now there's only 1 search term line, and they do not want you to exceed 250 bytes, not characters, guys, bytes. It's a little different. And if you exceed 250, it will not index. In other words, if you put in a ton of information on that back end, you go over 250, it's like you didn't put anything back there. So this is a big one, guys. On the back end, do not exceed 250 bytes on that search term. And there's another, yeah, here we go. This is from Amazon, guys. Using search terms effectively. Again, they want you to stay less than 250 bytes. So basically 249, okay? If you do 250, it may not index. So I play it safe, stay below the 250. So here are some points they want you to keep in mind. Stay under the length limit. Include synonyms. Include spelling variation. No need for misspellings. Include abbreviations and alternative names. You can use all lowercase. You don't need punctuations such as commas, periods, dash. You get the point. It's not needed. Separate words with spaces. Don't repeat words with the search term field. So once you enter a word, you don't have to repeat it. Yeah, don't repeat words from other fields, such as your title or brand name. Don't include your brand or other brand names in search term. Don't include ASINs in search term. No need for stop words such as an, a, and, by, for, of, the, with, and so on. Use singular or plural, no need for both. No temporary statements such as new or on sale now. Don't use subjective claims such as best, cheapest, amazing, and so on. Don't add abusive or offensive terms. And also the last point brings out, there is no need to mix languages. For example, US ASINs with English search terms are automatically translated into Spanish if the customers are browsing Amazon.com in Spanish. So I wanted to share this with you guys because this always comes up as to what to include in the back end. And I found this very informative. So I want to share with you guys. And that'll answer a lot of questions as you proceed to fill in the back end with under 250 bytes. All right. All right. So would you like to see this in demo? How we go about this, guys? I suspect you do. So let's get into, not there yet. Let's get into this one right here. So we're going to go into Amazon bestseller list. Now, what's interesting with the Amazon bestseller, and I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention to it, but we all know Amazon has a bestseller list. They also have new releases, movers and shakers, most wished for, and gift ideas. On your seller app, you also have, on your seller app, you also have things that are movers and shakers, top sellers. You can use that as well. But I find it interesting, guys, if we're thinking of making a bundle, which of these listings would you gravitate to? Bestseller or gift ideas or most wished for? Amazon is telling us what's hot when people are wanting it. So what's interesting too, this lists are updated hourly on most of these lists. So you can see these are top 3, but it'll show you if we open it, toys and games, it's going to show us a top 50, and then the next page another 50. So basically it's the top 100.
Robert, I didn't even recognize those LOL balls are still bestsellers in toys, man. And the beautiful thing about this, guys, is everything that you are seeing here is research done by Amazon. They have the data. They're telling you what persons are searching for. So this is not a hit and miss. This is really not a hit and miss. This is like in Greg's course where he talks about the search with BrickSeek. I mean, it's not hit and miss. You go get it.
Cool thing too, Barrington, is there's also some nice, sorry about that, Robert, there's nice features on the side panel too where you can do newest arrivals. You can sort by rank. So you can see if somebody else is starting a bundle, what they're doing around Valentine's Day, around Easter. Because obviously that's going to be a new arrival. And you can replicate those kind of things and look at past history of that too.
Oh, that's a great point. Great point.
Yeah, this is just the data they give us is phenomenal. And we just have to look at it differently. Sometimes we're looking to buy something, but we're also looking to sell things by using the same data they're giving us.
You know what, Robert, real quick, and I'll quit interrupting you. You know, it's funny, the other day, using some of this stuff you're talking about, gift ideas.
Yep.
I found 50th anniversary presents. That's such a cool, specific niche that there's probably not a lot of competition. And I think there was only 2 sponsored ads for that category. 70th, you know, like 70th birthday, that's a big one.
Yeah.
And a lot of people aren't getting products for that kind of stuff. So just some other things for you guys to think of.
Yeah. So, you know, there could be 100, 200 people in this webinar, and everyone can make a different bundle, period. Is there so much information here? You cannot saturate the bundle market. So here, notice this one here, guys. We'll go into gift ideas. I like that category. And as Lance was saying, you could, so we got gift ideas for toys and games, movies, TVs, and the list goes on. But you can actually go into like the side categories and niche even further. on the gift ideas, whether it's baby, whether it's clothing, electronics, whether it's groceries. You could just go, you just this is the research part. So in preparing for this webinar, I went through the listings and I was trying. So let's just go over the things that we talked about, those 4 steps. So when you look at these toys and games, look at the star rating, look at the reviews, guys. This stuff is selling. Granted, Amazon's telling us it's ranked 1, 2, and 3. But if you try selling this, can you make a profit? Only if you can get them on clearance, only if you can get them on sale. So the one I liked was this one right here, number 3. So let's click into that. And let's look at the pricing. We know it sells. This is a prime candidate. This is a solid candidate for a bundle. But you notice the price there? $24.99. Do you know what it sells for in stores? $24.99. You know who's selling this? Well, let's look at it.
Amazon.
You know it. That's why it's $20 used and $24.99. Only Amazon can sell it unless you find it in liquidation or something like that. But this is a relatively new product. I looked at it. I liked it. You can buy it from Crayola. You can buy it in bulk. But what I want you guys to learn is the concept, not so much this product, but the concept. So when you look at Amazon, they're selling it for $24.99. Now, if Amazon sells out, what price is going to show up next? The next seller is selling it for $39.99. Okay, not great, right? But that person is going to walk away with a few dollars in his pocket because Amazon's out. This product is selling like crazy. So, he's going to make some money on the bulk of selling it. I'm not going to look into how much, or would you like to know how many products are selling? We can do that. So just for the sake of it, we'll go back to the listing and let's hit this application here, this extension. Let me see if it's up and running. No, we don't have it running. But no, it is running. It's just not logged in. I'm not going to log into it, guys, but we can use different tools and see that this is really selling a lot. But the next best price is $39.99. And I highlight that because if you look at it at face value, that $24.99, there is no profit. Even if you bundled it with something else, at that price, there is no profit. But we can bundle and make money off of it. So instinctively, we always go to frequently bought together items. We look at sponsored items. We look at customers also shop for these things. And we go through it. What makes sense? What creates value to this item? And so you're
Robbie,
looking at the...
I just want to hop in here for a quick second. Guys, I want you to put in the chat box, are you following the rabbit trail here? Are you seeing what he's doing, why he chose that product, because of the rank, the reviews, and why that product would make a good candidate for a bundle? Tell me if you're following what's going on here. We want to keep you with us. Okay, great. All right, Robert. They're right there with you. They're right there.
So we're gonna do. I like doing this, Barrington. I like asking questions to the participants because once you get it, you can walk away from this webinar and go make a bundle and make some money. So, guys, what I do is this. Yes, you can look at frequently bought items. Yes, you can look at what they bought together. We know that. But I will go in and look at this listing, and I'm going to look what's involved in this. What makes this hot? We can look at it says 10 blank sheets. 1 graphite pencil, 10 tracing sheets, 12 colored pencils, and more. So you know if a child's going to use this, because it is for young children, how long is it going to take for him to run out of those 10 blank sheets? Or how long is it going to take him to use that 1 graphite pencil? Do you guys get where I'm going with this?
Oh, that's nice. I like that, Robbie. I like that. I like that. Guys, are you following? Are you getting you're getting the rabbit trail here? Right off the product box.
Right off the product. We don't have, I mean, we know it's selling. How can we create value and convenience? So we know it has only 10 sheets of paper. That kid will go through those 10 sheets really, really quick. So obviously, guys, what could we bundle that with? More paper. And paper is relatively cheap. So you can bundle it with tracing paper, regular paper, pencils. You can add to it. And I'll give you an example here.
Robert, people are saying just that tip alone, they could just jump off this webinar and go make gray.
No, I'm serious, guys. Once you guys understand how simple this is, you're like, why didn't I think of this sooner? And
just seeing what Amazon shows you, Robert, is so powerful.
Yeah. So like this person here, this is another example. They have something similar. They included some pencils. That's what you want to do.
You can tell that's a bundle because it says 1 offer, see?
Yeah, someone's already caught on to the idea.
Which is an advantage because you're not competing with anybody.
Yeah. So this one here, the one we just showed you, that Crayola light up traces in pink, this is a blue version. I'm going to click on that and open it as well because it's the same thing, but it's just in the blue color. So they make it for a boy and a girl, basically. Well, that's a bundle too. You could sell 2 together. But see, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing already. But guys, so all of a sudden now it's up to $43.89. It's still not profitable to do it. The profit is in with the paper. And I'm trying to find the paper product. Because I found one, guys, it would blow your mind. But anyway, I want you just to get that concept. I found a pack of 50 sheets of paper that you could buy for $2.46. $2.46. It retails, I think, for $9.99. So if you were able to sell that Crayola light up chart for $39.99 plus tack on another $9.99 or $10.99 for 50 pages, you would sell. It would sell because people say, wow, they're not getting it for $24.99 because Amazon sold out. But at the same time, your listing's going to pop up alongside of these other ones, and they're going to see more paper, and they're going to say, oh, yeah, it costs $10 more or whatever. So you're creating the value. Or if you throw in a few more, because these are short pencils, you can create some longer pencils or colored pencils. And again, you can buy them non-branded and still mark them up pretty nicely. So who knows, you could get probably $49.99. So now you basically jumped on an item that's hot, that's selling, and you created value. And I can see people easily spending $49.99 with paper, additional paper, whether it's tracing paper, regular paper, or some pencils. And that's it, guys. That's how you sell bundles and make a profit. Does it take a little work? Yes, it does. But if you have some tools, it's of how to find stuff, it's going to help you much easier. And we'll share some of that with you as well. So are you catching on, guys, how to do this?
Oh, yeah. Getting a lot of good feedback in the chat, Robert. People are saying, yes, they are understanding the concept and understanding why the actual, more paper would make sense, because obviously 10 sheets are going to run out real quick. So I like that approach. Very, very nice approach.
Now, so let me go back to, okay, so yeah, we can use this listing. So notice here, guys, so we just considered that aspect, but notice this other point here. So the second line here, colored pencils, 10 tracing, 10 blank, 3 AA batteries required. 3 batteries required. So this is one of those things I'm going to share with you guys. It's priceless, because you see these little roller here. That's where the batteries go. So a kid gets this, he wants to light it up, and it doesn't work. It needs batteries. Could you bundle this with batteries? Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? It's not a trick question, guys. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just need to find the batteries that Amazon will let you sell. Usually a lot of the batteries are branded, so you can't sell them. But there's batteries you can sell. They're not explosive batteries. So you have to get hazmat approval, but they will approve it.
Robert, that's such a good tip, man, because most people, they hear the word battery and they're like, no, you can't do it. You said battery. You said a bad word. But, man, there's so many items that I've brought to Robert where they were hazmat issues. And Robert's the king of this, man. He knows how to get products through. Yeah. With certain techniques that he uses to get the products through with the hazmat stuff.
Yeah, we're not going to say that tonight, guys, but I'm just giving you ideas of that if you find a toy that needs battery, boom, you have a bundle. You have a bundle right now, right there and then. I did that for many toys, never had a problem. You just got to know what to do, get approved, and I'm sure many of you know how to do it. It's no secret. But it's a technique that you can create easily an item and convert it profitable. Just adding batteries to this is going to become profitable. And the key is, don't sell them 3 batteries, sell them 10 batteries, because they will go through those batteries quickly. Does that make sense, guys? Cool. All right, so guys, I just want to ask, are you getting the concept? Because it's not that you jump on this listing, guys, or create a bundle from this. It's the concept. Are you understanding how to do this? If anything, I want you guys to understand it, and it's not that complicated. And yeah, just let us know in the chat.
Yeah, getting a lot of yeses.
Cool.
I get.
Cool. That's it, guys. If you understand that concept, it just takes a little time, a little research, but you will find these nuggets. You can do it online, or you can be at a store, and things will start to click once you understand. Okay, is it a bestseller? Is it selling? Has it good ranks, good reviews? That's all I look for. It's that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't be scared to test 1 or 2. If you're a little concerned, well, will this sell? It will sell, because you're creating value and convenience. If you just remember the value and convenience, it'll sell. That was, for me, any toy that needs batteries, that's a no-brainer. It's just making sure you can get it priced at a reasonable, fair price, that you're making profit for creating the bundle. It's not that complicated, guys. All right, let's go back to Severity. We're getting close to the hour. If not, we are at the hour.
Yeah, we're a little over there, and we'll have persons. We have actually some persons just joining us, and yeah, we're running down. We're going to take some questions as well.
Let me see what else I got here. Oh, so guys, I wanted to share these free tools with you. The bite size matters. Remember, we're talking about the search term on the back end. This is a tool, and I'm going to open it up so you can see it. When you have the keywords you want to put on the back end, and you want to check, it's sort of a counter for you. You just put them into this site called Bite Size Matters. You enter, I'm just putting gibberish here, and it's counting bite size. And that's it. It just keeps count of the bite size, not characters, but bite size. This one, all it means, if you click on that ignore white space, it's exempting the spaces. That's all. But just use the regular keyboarding. It'll keep count of all of the bytes. So just like that. So it's a nifty tool, and you can just be assured you won't exceed the 250. The other tool I wanted to share with you guys, and this is a common one. Let me close this one here. The Google search by Google, and that's a nifty product to have, and it's a Chrome extension. It's free. How that works, and some of you may already have this. So if we were looking for this product, you click on the picture. It brings you to that picture. We're going to do a right click on it. We're going to search Google for image, because we want to find out where we can source this product, the identical product. So if we search Google and we're looking for that picture, we should come up where we can buy it. So here it comes up, Shop Crayola. So we can click on that. And I guess you could use common sense and just go to Crayola and see if you can buy it there. But here we go. So it takes us right to the page that's being offered for $24.99. But the nice thing is they let you buy in quantity. So they're not limited you to one. You can go up over 10. So if you tested this one and it's sold quickly, you could buy more and just start selling that.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah.
Once you started getting sales on that, you could definitely try to find a distributor. Or
Yep.
I know Crayola is a little tough sometimes, but there's so many brands out there, where you could find a distributor, like some of the ones that JR mentioned in the Target group, and you can find these toys, for a lot of times this thing would go for like probably $10. I bought so much wholesale product, so it's amazing what you can get them for.
Lance, and what I wanted you to do is just, tell folks about what you did for the holidays, like, when it came up with the candy and coming up to Easter time. What did you do? What did you put together that made?
Oh, yeah. I remember this story. I told this.
Oh, you got to jump on camera for this one, man. This is
like
showtime
5 or
now.
6 years ago. And hold on, let me see. Get the camera back on. Start video. All right, I'm back. So, first off, I wouldn't recommend doing this now because so many people followed what I did. But before I ran my mouth and told everybody, I just took a branded product, which is heavily searched around Easter, which is Hershey. It was just a plain old Hershey bar. And I bundled that with a bear that I got from like Oriental Trading or something like that. I think it was Oriental Trading. It was just a retail site, but if you guys ever shopped on there, it's real cheap products, but they look good enough, to have some form of attractiveness for people to buy. So I bundled those two items together and was really milking off that Hershey keyword. Man, they were like selling every 10 to 15 minutes.
And that's your personal listing. Nobody could jump on that. No, I hear this, Robert. What are your challenges? Put in the chat box. Is your challenge with making the listing? Is your challenge with that you're not sure what keywords to put in there? Is your challenge you don't know how to optimize the listing? You have it up and running, but you don't know how to optimize. Is your challenge product selection? Give me some feedback in the chat right now. Just go ahead and give me some feedback in the chat. What are your challenges? So Amar says optimizing the listing the new product. Okay, all right. Come on, guys, let me know what's going on. There's over 100 people on this. It's all Not enough time in the day finding keywords.
While we're doing that, Robert, do you mind if I share a good like live example? You can go ahead and type it in for me.
All right, hold that example, Lance. Hold that example. I'm definitely gonna have you share that example. But you know what? I'm looking through the pain points here. Like, okay, coming up with ideas to bundle, finding keywords and products. All of what you said, verbiage to use in the bullet points. All right, I have to come on camera for this one. Boom.
Yep. He's coming on.
Let me come on camera.
I ate this whole bag of jelly beans, man.
Every single one of those challenges. So what did I do? What did I do, guys? I had all of those challenges. You know what I did? I always heard Robert talking about bundling. So I picked up the phone and said, Robert, I have this picture. I need to get the keywords in there. I just don't have the time to do it. It's just so stressing. I know I should do bundling, but it's just too. He said, Barrington, calmly, take it. A list.
You froze up, Barrington.
You froze. You're like,
uh-oh.
Hey, are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, hear you.
Okay. He said, give me a good product that you think I can use to get information from. I gave him all of that, and within 35 minutes, I had a listing. Yeah. I was sending products to Amazon on that listing. It was crazy. Just that help that he gave me, it solved. So let me read some of these for you guys. It says, coming up with ideas to bundle, finding keywords, verbiage to use in the bullets, description, backend, the process never listed and when to use UPC code. When bundling, what's the best option to utilize for the photos? So guess what? I talked to Robert. I said, Robert, come on, man. Too many people have the same problem that I have. What can you do? Robert said, listen, Barrington, I am going to offer a 30-day workshop where I'll walk you guys through. I said, Robert, listen, make it very affordable. Make it something that people are going to easily want to do.
30 days, Barrington.
30 days.
30 days.
You're going to get a coach for 30 days, and it's going to cost you $67. $67, guys. A coach that will walk you through, hey, I'm having a problem with the bullet point. Okay, let me look at it. This is unprecedented. We wanted to offer that to our Sourceaholics followers. Here is the link, and Robert will help you guys to walk through. It's $67. You get a Facebook group, 30 days, and all of those pain points. Finding keywords, coming up with ideas to bundle, verbiage to use in the bullets. The process, it just when bundling, what's the best option to utilize for bundles? So Robert is going to help you guys. It's $67 and it's 30 days. You have a Facebook group. You get to interact. You get to talk to Robert. You get to talk to his support team. And this is something that will help your business. I had the same challenge. I had to just reach out to Robert because I wanted to do the bundles. So I just reached out to Robert and I said, listen, man, you have to do something for the subscribers. So this is it. I just posted a link in the chat. So just go ahead and, this is, obviously we can't take everybody. So it's just for first come, first serve. So go ahead. It's $67, guys, for the 30-day workshop. And it's listed there. Week 1, research, find product, gather keywords, tools. Week 2, create the listings, add in the pictures, prep and ship. Week 3, optimize the listings. So you want to get sales, coupons and ads. Week 4, review the results, rinse and repeat. I think you guys can do that. Are you guys interested in this? Is this something that seems like, yeah, this is an answer to what I've been asking for? Because this is something that we're going to be offering. We said, listen, let's take it to our Sourceaholics people first. So that's what we're going to offer. And Lance is going to go ahead and he's going to show you guys another example. Somebody said, Amar said, this is too cheap, well worth over $200.
You know that Barrington, I was thinking,
we want to make sure that you guys just got it. He's going to be there with you for 30 days, guys. It's a challenge. We want to get something up and running in 30 days because too many times we see persons will start and then they never continue. So we have a 30-day challenge. We are going to make this happen. Now, Naventa said, just purchase. Christine said, thank you. We're having a lot of people who are jumping on this, man. Emily said, all I do is win, win, win. This is a joke.
Barrington, it's funny you just mentioned that. I'm thinking I'm gonna share this to the on the 30-day challenge because it's a really good wholesale contact. And
oh snap!
I'm thinking about what Robert was just talking
about. Lance is going to show this to the guys in the 30-day workshop. Listen, sometimes we have a masterclass, 1 2 hour and a half masterclass for $67, and it's so worth it. Now you're talking about not only offering you the master instructor, but offering you walk through the process. Week 1, research, find product, gather keywords. Week 2, create a listing. Guys, if you're done with this and you make one bundle, that could give you your $67 over and over and over again. And we work on things that are evergreen. So this is where it is. All of your pain points resolved. You just have to come to class and take action because we can't do that for you. You must come to class and you must take action. We're going to kick this off next Monday. So we're getting everybody settled. But next Monday, we're going to start. But right now, we're just opening the offer between now and tomorrow. You'll see the timer on the page. You'll see the timer on the page. So it'll tell you the classes will be recorded, Mark. They'll all be recorded. So all you have to do is just, if you miss a class, you just go back. And then all the questions will be right there. So Robert is going to walk you guys through how to find the product, which he just did, but he's going to go deeper. He's going to talk about free tools, things that you could use without paying any money. Obviously, paid tools like Helium 10 will help you. But first of all, as Lance mentioned, you want to get the win. You want to get the win. Get the win under your belt. Lance, let them talk about that concept. Getting the win first. Just getting that win. Talk about it.
What's that, Barrington? Sorry, I missed that.
No, I said just tell persons about the win. That concept of getting your first win, and then you can just go off and do what you need to do.
Oh, it feels great. I mean, just watching the way that you and Robert work together this Christmas, and you would say, hey, Robert, me and you, we hate the tedious creating the listings and all that. Most people do. Most people just want the gravy. They want to go out and get the quick wins. Robert loves this stuff. He loves diving into back-end keywords. He loves having beautiful photography on the picture. I'm getting so excited I can't even talk. He just loves listings. He loves listings. I hate them, but I still create them. Yeah. But I hate them. So having somebody for 30 days to challenge me in a workshop to really dive into this, because this is the kind of stuff that gets you that first win that Barrington's talking about, that it really excites you. And once you have that bundle, that keeps selling over and over. Nobody can jump on that bundle.
And here's some strategies that Robert is going to teach you on how you can, even before your bundle goes live, you just hold out until your bundle goes live. You have it suppressed until your bundle goes in live, and then boom, once your bundle is live, that's when you are, upload your pictures, make things live, and you are rocking and rolling. So persons just mentioned, is this going to be saved because she cannot participate in the 30-day period? Yeah, definitely. You'll have all this information. So if you in for the 30 days, we'll download the videos and give them to you. You are good to go. But we want this to be a 30-day challenge so people take action. We're not playing around, guys. Yeah. You have to take action. It's 30-day window. We start on Monday. We're just going to give ourselves time to get everybody all settled in the Facebook group between now and Monday. So we start off on Monday, and you guys, once you get in the group, you're going to see the difference. Working with Robert is just very easy. I can tell you guys that.
The cool thing too, Robert, is, man, like, I'm thinking about these complimentary products when you do bundles, and having a complimentary product that nobody can get. I have access to all that stuff just from being to China, being all the trade shows that I've been to, being a part of this club, and with your expertise of listing and with Barrington's expertise of suppliers and wholesalers. This is going to be a monster workshop, man. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, you know what I really want people to have is the confidence to build the bundle, because once you get that confidence, you'll always you'll look at items differently. And every time I walk into a store, I see the item, I see it's a seller, but I'm thinking, how could we make this a bundle? And once you get that confidence, there's really no limit to what you can do. So this 30-day challenge is really helping people, give them the confidence to do it, because there's money to be made in bundles. Like you said, if you can complement things that nobody else can source, then you've got to control that bundle. And granted, right now there's seasonal things that are selling like candies, but I want to focus on evergreen, something that you guys can always sell. Not just because of a holiday, not just because of a season. And then truly you can make those, but you can add to that. And even if you had like 5 bundles that are consistently selling, you can bank on that money. That's the nice thing. So it's almost you recreate your own replenishables without having to rely, on a sale. So, we're gonna share you some good tips, guys. More than we did today was just get the concept, see where I'm coming from, because it's doable. Even if you didn't get into the 30-day challenge, you have enough material to go make a decent bundle, and that one that will sell. What we're gonna do in the 30-day challenge is kind of go a step further, give you some more tips, some more pointers to refine your bundles. And even if you have a good bundle and for some reason it's not selling, maybe we need to run a coupon on it. Maybe we need to run a 5-cent ad on it.
Oh man, that's
yeah,
big,
baby. Yeah.
I can tell you when Robert did my first bundle, and we listed it, we sent items into Amazon, and like within 5 days, because it was a popular product and we did a nice bundle on it. So within 5 days, I said, Robert, I got my first sale. And it was going into Q4 and the next sale and the next sale. It's a beautiful feeling. And then now this is more profitable because I had competition on the single listing. So this is a lot more profitable. So that's what you want. Things that are profitable. Mike mentioned, where do we find the replay of this webinar? As soon as it's done, as you buy tomorrow, I'll have the link for this webinar. So you'll have the webinar replay link. We're going to send this out. So, or you can send an email to support@barringtonmacintosh.com if you need to get the webinar replay. But this is to help you guys.
Cool thing about this, Barrington, man, is this is no fluff, Yeah. You guys might be watching thinking, man, they're real nice guys. They got these personalities, they're outgoing, but are they really selling? I mean, look at my garage, man. Look at all the candy sitting here with that I'm going to do bundles with. This is all possible bundles, multi-packs. I don't know if you can see, it's so dark in here. But I want to talk about one thing, Barrington. The rule of Mike Pimko. What's the rule? Remember, 10 products doing $100 a day.
I want you to go over that, Lance. I mean, what you could do, Lance, you could share I don't know if you could share your screen and then use that whiteboard or whatever is out there. Let me see if I can do it. I'll do a quick share.
You do the share and I'll talk about it on my end because I don't know how to use this thing, but I want people to get motivated with this concept. Okay, write it down so everybody sees this. What if you had 10 products? 10 bundles. 10 bundles.
Yeah.
And we're going to shoot for the stars here. We're going to say each product does $100 per day in sales. Well, in profit. Profit.
Yeah.
What's that equal? That's $1,000 per day.
Yep.
How many people here would be happy making $1,000 a day?
Yep.
I know I would. I'm going to put one in right there. I'd be very happy.
And
$50 a day. People are going to be happy making $50 on each one. That's $500 a day. I love this.
And this is something that people are not going to compete with you on. Not something like, oh, geez, I found this great product. Everybody's on it now.
And the way to get to this, Barrington, is you got to do that first one first. Once you get the first one, then you got 9 to go. Once you do the 5th one, you got 5 to go. You got to perfect the first one before you jump in and try to do everything at one time. Believe me, in 2017, when I came off the whole pillow, working with the pillow manufacturer, I started just getting everything. I had like 20 private label products at one time, and maybe 2 or 3 of them panned out. You have to start with one.
Yeah. You're gonna find that some bundles, as much as they should sell, maybe they don't. But that's why we start slow, guys. If it sells almost immediately, then you're on to something. But it's not to say if it doesn't sell quickly, it's not going to sell. It's just not going to move that fast, but it will sell. So we'd like to have winners all the time, but it's part of the process. You're learning this. We're always learning. So, you'll have failures. That's part of the game. It's part of business. Like any retailer, they sell products. Some sell real quickly, some sell a little slower, but they sell. So don't be afraid to fail. That's the point. Yeah, don't be afraid to fail, because we all fail, but we learn from it, and you'll make better bundles as you go through. But this challenge will help us at least have that confidence to where do you start and how to, optimize your listing, because sometimes it's just a simple optimization thing, and you may have bundles. And guys, we are going to have an outline of what to do, but if you have questions, please ask within the group. We'll address those, and if you feel it's too personal, just send me a message. We'll analyze your bundle privately, and don't have to expose it to the group if you have that fear. So we're gonna.
That's big, Robert. That right there is very, very big.
Yeah.
Because that's like, okay, can you tell me if this bundle looks good, or can you tell me if this bundle will work? That's big, because let's say you don't want to out your product to everybody. You have the option. That's why we are opening this thing to a 30-day window, because we are not doing something that is going to be like, oh, people can wait, and then never take action. 30 days to take action. So we're going to start on Monday of next week. We're just going to give the rest of the week to get everybody in the Facebook group. We start on Monday of next week. And once we start, you guys, it's showtime. We're going to make this thing happen. Bring your questions up.
$2 a day, right? Around $2 a day. That's all you got to pay for this. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, man, that's nuts.
$2 a day.
Let me get your question, guy. Come on, let me get the questions.
Well, Barrington, there's a good question about Canada. Somebody said, will this work in Canada? Heck, it's going to work very good in Canada.
Very well.
But you have to, I know Canada is slower. I've done it. I just sold I sent a whole 7 boxes. Everything sold. Everything sold out. But it did take longer than .com. And also look for very good ranked products in Canada.
Right.
Use the best.
Or one of our top subscribers, Mark Fisher, he said, good timing on this. Just told myself I need to do bundles in Q1 of 2019. This is perfect timing. And Badra was asking a great question. He said, will the FB group continue after the 30 days? That's something we're going to decide on, guys, and we'll let you know. I mean, let's say we look at the feedback and people are like, listen, this is good. I really want to continue. Then it's something that, we're going to look at right through, as soon as we start off, we're going to take the feedback to see what's going on, and then we'll make a decision on it. But definitely it's the 30 days to take action. We're not going to change that. It's 30 days to take action. So we want to get the product going. Nice, clean product, clean listings, and then taking it from there. So what are your questions? Any questions that you have, any concerns, anything that you might not be clear on? Let me know in the chat real quick. Let me know in the chat. Anything you might not be clear on. Talk to me.
Hit us with anything, guys. I mean, 13 years of selling, I'm sure I'm going to be able to answer it.
Badro mentioned, can we have a GTI and exception webinar? There is someone that's really good at it.
Oh, Jack.
Robert, come in.
Now I have some people lined up to go over some additional stuff. So yes, there's going to be there's going to be some instruction. There's going to be some accountability, but we're going to have some guest speakers that go over GT, the exemptions. We're going to go also about some indexing stuff. So there's some nice surprises for you guys. I think you'll be pleased for the $67. Guys, this is really for you guys. I know you've been with us for a while, since Q4. We're giving back a little bit, but at the same time, we've always been about giving and helping. So we want to just keep that trend. If you notice, this webinar was presented as a masterclass, because you can actually make money with it. And right now you can go do stuff right now. But for those that may be a little, on the fence, or maybe want some refining, that's the 30-day challenge. Feel free to use it, to ask us questions. Lance will be part of it. Barrington will be a part of it.
I'm in it.
Yeah,
I'm part of this thing, man.
So
I love it. Love
So
it.
again, we want to provide value to you guys. We want to give you confidence. You know, I think you're going to enjoy it. I really do think.
And once you start to get your bundles selling, you make that win, you are going to be addicted. Because you know what? All right. You know how I do bundles? I'll find one product in Walmart, one product in Target, and then the third product is going to be from Jamaica. So guess what? It's going to be very difficult for you to compete with me on that third product from Jamaica, because that's totally unique. It's going to be very difficult. So what we do is we send some products from Jamaica over, and then we put it together with 2 other products over there, and boom, that's our bundle. So that's, you know, something that we're looking at to see how can we, once you get everything up and running, how can you scale this? How can you take it to the next level? We're going to discuss that. So maybe up in week 3, we're going to be discussing that, how to take it to the next level. But we want to get the basics up and running first. Get your listings up. Do it.
Yeah.
So there's the link. I just posted the link again. Let me see how many people got in. Put a 1 in the chat box if you took some serious action. Go ahead and put a 1 in the box and let us know if you took some action and got in. And this is going, I mean, we are ready. A lot of ones coming in there, Robert.
This is accountability, guys. Like, all you guys are going to be accountable. You got to create a bundle.
That's it.
Yeah. Then we're going to all share the gravy numbers.
To create a bundle, and it's something you're selling over and over. And what we're looking at the evergreen bundles. It's nice to tie something to a holiday like back to school or whatever holiday, but you want to also have nice evergreen bundles. Remember, coffee sells all year long. Cereal sell all year long. There's things that sell. So finding those kind of bundles.
Yeah, I just added the Google Doc with creating the bundle, that step by step. So you guys have it there. You can click on it. It's available for share. Someone asked, what's the difference between set and bundle? It's really the same thing, guys, but Amazon likes to see the word bundle, but you can use set as well. Yeah.
I like the word set better. Bundle sounds like firewood. I always say that, like you're selling firewood on Amazon.
Yeah.
Somebody on their marketing team needs to take a second look at that bundle word. I'll put it in their suggestion box.
I saw some great questions earlier, Lance. It's like everybody's so, I mean, they're so stunned at the offer. Nobody's asking the rest of
I know. It's like in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You know, when King Hippo's eyes start twinkling, he can't believe it.
You guys should get a link once you've paid. You guys should get a link to the Facebook group. We're on the webinar right now, so the approvals will start to come in as soon as we jump off this webinar. You're going to get the approvals start rolling in, and then because once you make the request, we're going to approve you to join the Facebook group. So that's where we're going to be hanging out. And, you know, we're going to do go lives, we're going to do videos. So that's where you'll have all your content, and it will all be stored in units. So unit 1 for week 1, unit 2 for, week 2. And that's where you'll go back and watch all the stuff. But you can ask your questions there. Hey, I'm having a problem with, optimization. I'm having a problem with keywords. Ask them in there. Let's answer it. And that's the way we're all going to work together to make this work. Because that's your challenge, guys. 30 days to get a bundle listing up. And also, we're going to be thinking of doing a similar challenge with wholesale, Lance, maybe a 30-day wholesale group. Yeah. Because I know people can do wholesale. And I can tell you, there are things that you need to do. Once you do these things once, and you find that, you get a good wholesaler, you get a good bundling product, it's going to be contagious. You're going to want to do it over and over and over again.
All these things tie in together. At some point.
Yeah, because I mean, what I'm talking right now in this webinar is a simple bundle that you can pick up the ideas from Amazon and complement it with another item that you can buy. Sometimes you can buy right off Amazon and make a bundle if its price is right. But like we say, you can also get things from a wholesaler to complement that main product, and you're incorporating wholesale into the bundle already. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
I've done really, bundle a lot with wholesale. I got proven products that sell over and over and over again that are bundled. complimentary products that are 50 cents that I add to it, and it adds $10.
Yeah, so we'll be sharing. I mean, there's only so many days of that we can share, but I'm going to try to make it enough content that you guys can actually make a bundle and have it in within 2 weeks. The third week, we want to be optimizing that bundle or immediately after it's sent in, because there's certain things you can get that bundle in, and then you can optimize it. You have at least 2 weeks to play that before Amazon starts, scrutinizing the listing. So you can get it in and into the warehouse, and then optimize it on the back end some more. So it doesn't have to be perfect to be sent in, but we do want to optimize it within a short period of time, so that when it does hit, it's going to be indexed pretty quickly. So yeah, that's.
I wanted to ask, is everybody able to get the actual link? Is anybody having any challenges joining? Someone just mentioned that they were trying to get in and they couldn't get in. I know the door is not closed yet, but is anyone, just type in the chat box or a question if you're having any challenges going. Wanda mentioned a great point, Robert. She said, will there be a new 30-day class each month? That's going to be based on your feedback. That's going to be based on your feedback. So we that's where we want to go. Letitia was mentioning before that she was having challenges finding new inventory. So this is something where you're going to create your own inventory. You are going to make your own inventory. And I think if you guys are able to see, how this works, it will really help you to think creatively. Even after the end of 30 days, you could be like, okay, I may still want to hang out with Robert for, just helping me, but I have a good idea how to do this. And once you start to do it, it's just something that's going to be done. You do over and over and over again.
Yeah, we'll see.
You have to wait to see the replay since we came in an hour late. Can we still have the option to join the class? Yeah, you'll have the option. And here we go. We gave you this, the link, so you can go ahead and join. We just want to make sure that people take action. We just want to make sure that people take action on this. So we decided to give it to our Sourceaholics people first, and then everybody else will get the replay, and then we'll make a decision on it.
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? Oh, I see some questions in the Q&A. Someone is asking, are the videos live or pre-recorded? We're going to do live videos because we like to take the questions. We like to get your questions on there because that's how it makes sense. When we get actual questions, actual pain points that you guys are experiencing, and then from there, we're able to answer them over and over. That's when it makes sense.
There may be some pre-recorded stuff that I put out just because I'm thinking I may put out some tutorials, and just to give you a little, start, and then we can discuss it within the group. But live is always best. But if there's some instruction that I just want to convey to you guys, so you can see something in action, I may just pre-record or just go live and do it that way.
The time, the videos are usually in the evening.
Yeah.
But we'll have maybe go lives during the day if there's something that we wanted to, if a lot of persons asking a particular question, we'll jump on a go live and handle it. So, but the regular classes are going to be evening time. So you're going to have 4 classes over 4 weeks. Yeah. So we'll let you know the dates and all of that, and you get your registration and everything will be in the group.
Yeah. But we want it to be sort of a coaching 30-day class, guys. So if you have questions, please ask within the group and we'll get back to you. Like I said, I do have another job. So whether I look at those in the morning or in the afternoon, they will be answered. So it's going to be a challenge even for myself, but I'm committed to helping you guys.
And usually it's the Eastern time, Roy. It's going to definitely be Eastern time because it's definitely going to be Eastern time, usually about 8 Eastern. So that's the time we work with, usually about 8 Eastern time. So, we want to make sure that that's there. So again, guys, here's the option. I'm gonna post a link again in the group, and you can jump on, join the actual class, because we are going to be offering a 30-day workshop. We thank you so much for your time. It's almost an hour 40 minutes. Thank you all for coming on. We look forward to seeing you guys starting Monday, next week, Monday. And that it will be, that's March 4, Robert?
Yes, it is. March 4th. Yeah.
March 4th, next week, Monday. But between now and then, we'll just get you all in your Facebook group, all settled, and we'll give you the slides that you can go ahead and watch, the step-by-step stuff. And if you want to take quick action, once there, Robert puts the slides up, you can start doing your thing. So you'll be prepared for class. You'll be up and ready to go. Any more final questions? We have another minute or two. Any more final questions? Christine, Emily.
Have a great night. You too. I'll sleep nice tonight knowing this course is coming.
Oh, man, this is nice. David Mitchell said he can't get link. Type answer. And the link is in the chat box, David.
I know PPC, Keely. I can definitely help out with any PPC questions or concerns.
Yep.
I ran a lot of ad campaigns.
And Kazu made a great point. He said he worked during the meeting times so he can send questions to the webinar or just post in the Facebook group. So you can just, if you're going to be working during meeting times, you can post your questions and we'll definitely grab your questions and ensure that they're answered on the actual live. After the live, you can go back and go through, but that's definitely something that we encourage. Yeah. Posting your questions ahead of time so we can take care of that, because we want to give you, remember guys, it's 30 days to take action. That's how we're rolling. We're not into this, you commit and then you're like, we know life happened. And that's exactly what happened to me. That's why we decided we are going to have Robert offer this, because I was always too busy to create the listing, too busy to deal with the pictures, too busy to deal with the optimization. But Robert loves this. This is what he
Yeah, I do enjoy it.
So we're like, have Robert take care of that for you. So that's
all right. Well, I want to thank everyone that was on our broadcast or this webinar.
On there, and I just made it a post.
All right, cool.
Lance?
Oh, yeah. Same thing Robert said. Just want to thank everybody for taking your time to, put your trust in us. And we're excited to add some value to your life, and these 30 days are going to be really fun, Robert. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. I know you and I were talking the other day, and while I was shopping in Walmart, we were coming up with bundle ideas.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had some good ones, man.
So we'll be doing stuff like that with the group, just to give them ideas, and it's like I said, guys, don't overthink it. It's not that complicated, and once you get into a stride, it'll come natural.
It's actually the opposite of being complicated, because you're just looking at what Amazon's telling you.
Yeah.
And if you try to make it complicated, then it actually complicates the process in a way.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Feel good. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. We're gonna have fun with this one. Definitely will. And we want it to be fun, because if you enjoy it, you'll get more out of it, guys. So we want to be fun in creating these bundles, and we'll chat within the group and trade ideas. But like I said, if it's something you feel you want to keep close to the chest, you can just message me. We can go over it together. But I think you guys will really benefit from it.
I got my first bundle, Robert.
Oh, I know you do.
I need you to send me a picture. Ready? I'm going to put the camera on.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be a Valentine's Day heart box with Robert's picture right here.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we can bundle that real easy.
Let's do it, man.
Real easy. No, I like to put a little plush with that, a little plush animal with that.
Plush, I know you do.
Oh, man.
That's what I did with the chocolate bar. It works, believe me.
It's so easy, and it sells. We'll give them a little tip, a little plush, a little card, a thank you card, or a from to card, and there you go. Yeah. Unique item.
There's a lot of people that do the cards, so that's something we can talk. I got a lot of good ideas for that too, guys, so it's going to be fun.
All right, guys, take care. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Good. Sounds good.
Nighty night.
Good night, everybody.